Welcome to Explainer. Today, we're tackling a massive headache in the tech world right now. Have you ever wondered why a highly advanced AI system suddenly gives you a completely confusing or just flat-out wrong answer when it's reading through enterprise documents? Well, you're in the right place. We're going to dive straight into why AI struggles so much with complex document sets, and more importantly, how RAG architectures manage that data to actually fix the problem.
To really wrap our heads around the core problem here, we don't even need to look at code. Let's just start with a simple question you might ask a buddy. Imagine you're hanging out and you ask, hey, who won the 2020 NCAA Football National Championship? Seems pretty straightforward, right? It's a historical fact. You totally expect one definitive answer.
But here's what happens. One friend instantly says, oh, the LSU Tigers, obviously. But then another friend jumps in like, no way, it was the Alabama Crimson Tide. So who's right? The crazy thing is, the correct answer completely depends on the intent behind your question. If you're talking about the 2019 football season, well, that ran from August to December of 2019, which means LSU won. But the actual championship game to cap off a 2020 season would usually be played the following January, pointing to Alabama. See, in everyday conversation, people will casually call LSU both the 2019 and the 2020 champions. It's confusing.
Which brings us directly to Section 1. The human language problem.
This is literally the root of our data issues. We expect these machines to process information with, absolute binary logic. But they're processing data created by us. And let's be honest, we are incredibly complex, which makes our language incredibly messy. It's full of nuance and subtle little differences that really only our human brains are wired to naturally decipher. In the real world, document sets aren't perfectly curated by one single all-knowing author. They're thrown together by dozens, maybe hundreds of different people over years and years. Like the quote says, people are messy, and so is their written history. Documents constantly contradict themselves, just like people do. So it's highly likely that inside a massive corporate database, you've got documents calling LSU the 2019 champion, sitting right next to entirely different documents calling them the 2020 champion.
So, how does this actually impact your tech? Let's move to Section 2, how basic RAG works. All right, let's walk through this basic architecture. First, an end user asks a question. Simple enough. Second, that question gets sent over to a vector database, which spits out search results based on the document stored inside. Third, those search results, along with the original question, are bundled up and passed to a large language model, or LLM. And finally, step 4, the LLM uses all that retrieved information to generate an answer and deliver it back to the user. It looks absolutely perfect on paper.
But what on earth is that RAG solution supposed to do when a search pulls up multiple conflicting truths? That takes us to Section 3, fixing unforced data errors.
Look, before we go blaming the AI for giving a weird answer, we have to look at the environment we've forced it to work in. If you're dealing with a massive document set, rule number 1 is you cannot make unforced errors. You absolutely cannot have documents sitting in your database that just shouldn't be there anymore. Think about this scenario for a second. You've got an old company policy from 2019 and a brand new one from 2024 that was specifically written to replace it. You do not want both of those policies sitting active in the exact same vector database. Because if they are, you are going to massively confuse your RAG solution, and it's going to give your users totally conflicting guidance.
The huge takeaway here is that you desperately need a robust document management solution to curate your database. You've got to clean house. Remove those outdated or replaced files and make absolutely sure that everything popping up in your vector search results truly belongs there. I mean, you can't expect the AI to just magically know a file is obsolete if you haven't done your job managing the data first. Now, on to our next architectural fix in Section 4, clarification and data alignment. Because honestly, even with absolutely perfect document management, users are still going to ask incredibly confusing questions. To solve for messy human input, you need what's called a clarification loop. This is such a brilliant mechanism. It's built directly into the AI solution to intercept ambiguous prompts and ensure the right, specific question is asked before the system ever goes hunting for an answer.
Let's look at how this actually plays out. Imagine a user logs into your RAG solution and types something completely ridiculous, like "why are banana?" You really don't want your expensive LLM burning valuable computing power trying to philosophically answer that. So the clarification loop intercepts it, flags it as nonsense, and basically prompts the user with, hey, I don't quite understand this, could you maybe rephrase?
But it's not just for stopping nonsense. It is absolutely vital for clearing up ambiguity. Say a user asks, who won the championship in 2010? The system needs to recognize that, wow, there are thousands of championships out there. Is the user asking about a specific sport, the National Spelling Bee? The clarification loop spots that the question isn't specific enough and prompts the user for more details. That way, the final search and the answer it generates actually matches exactly what they were looking for.
Okay, this brings us to perhaps the most vital takeaway of this entire explainer. It might seem super obvious, but it's an error we see constantly. The absolute golden rule is this: your AI must be less than or equal to your data. Let me say that again. Your AI cannot be more definitive, more factual, or more resolved than the underlying messy data it relies on.
Let's translate that golden rule into actual architectural output. What's really interesting here is that if a human were to read through the database and conclude, hey, the answer to this could be X, Y, or Z, then your AI solution must be robust enough to reflect that exact same complexity. The RAG output shouldn't just arbitrarily pick X and present it as the only truth. It needs to come back and say, well, based on the documents we have, it could be X, Y, or Z. And taking it a step further, if your database is full of legal opinions, your AI absolutely must output them presented in context as opinions, not as absolute irrefutable facts.
You see this constantly in fields like law and policy. It is incredibly common to have a federal law from 1912 that directly contradicts a state regulation written 100 years later in 2012. Both are legally documented, right? Both legally exist in the database, but they completely clash.
This means you really need to understand the underlying data you're building your AI solution on before you even start developing it. If you build a system expecting one perfect, definitive answer to every single question, but your actual data holds multiple conflicting answers, or if you build a solution based on opinions but let it spit out information like it's hard fact, you are going to run into severe problems. And you know what happens next, right? People are going to point at their screens and claim the AI is completely broken.
Which leaves us with this final crucial question to ponder as we wrap up today. When things go wrong and you get a weird answer, are your AI models really hallucinating, or is the technology actually working perfectly and just accurately reflecting the messy, contradictory reality of your poorly managed data? It's like a giant mirror held up to your own document repositories. Are you blaming the AI for your own messy data? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into RAG architectures, and keep asking the right questions.